Miami University Volleyball, a team of tradition, heritage, and leadership. Since the team's founding in 1974, these values have been passed down from player to player. 50 years later, who ensures the spread of these traditions?
Different questions or same questions?
Whatever you need.
Whatever you need.
Get the content.
Okay.
Content.
See how the light looks. Oh yeah, it's close up. You might have to scoot back a little bit.
How has Miami volleyball and coaching staff impacted your personal and professional life?
I would say team-wise, like the people that I've met here and like the relationships that I've built are like definitely lifelong. And I know that I'll be friends with them for years and years to come. I think that's like one of the reasons that I like stayed here and was so welcome here, is because the people here are just like amazing.
They push me to be the best I can on the court, but also I know that they support me in everything else that I do in the rest of my life.
It has shown me that if I set a goal, I can achieve something that may seem out of reach as a 13-year-old wanting to play college volleyball.
I also like to live by having a short memory when you play. You know, make an error and you're gonna either you're gonna dwell on it or you can just move on to the next one because you can't control that. Just knowing that it doesn't define you and who you are. And you know, you play the sport because you love it and you grew up loving it.
I wish I would have had more fun on the court instead of taking it so seriously and being so hard on myself.
What are your plans after graduation?
Yeah, I could definitely see myself wanting to coach. I think the game is something that when you've played and coached for like younger kids for so long, like it's something that comes easy and something that I obviously love and enjoy. I'm gonna start coaching at 513 here a little bit in the spring. And then I also coach at Kiva, the club that I have played for. So yeah, I've worked anything from camps to 15, 16-year-olds or little kids who are volley tots. So I think just the game, that gives you such a good perspective on kind of what it means to be a role model for these younger girls who have dreams just like I did when I was that age. So
I'm an early childhood education major, so I'm gonna go be a teacher back in Cleveland, hopefully for first or second grade, and then I plan on coaching high school volleyball. I've always kind of wanted to be a teacher. I've already had 3 years of student teaching already done, or 3 semesters of student teaching already done, and I've loved it. I just love working with the kids. And I really just like teaching people things. Like I've always loved coaching, I've loved helping others, so teaching has just always been a no-brainer.
This summer I interned with a company from back home and they have offered me a job if I want it. So I plan on getting back in communication with them and seeing if that's still available and working with them, and I can end up wherever they send me, but it's based from back home. So it's a project management company. They have engineers they work with or that they have like within the company, so I could take on a bunch of different roles.
So are you an engineering major or?
Mechanical engineering.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Okay. What's your proudest moment during the 4 seasons?
I would say I tore my ACL my senior year of high school playing basketball. And so I had to redshirt my freshman year. And then the sophomore, like I was a sophomore at school, but I redshirt freshman, like I would say my first game back, I like remember like being super like nervous about playing on it again and stuff like that. And so I was like lots of anxiety, and like I was like, I don't know, very doubtful. And then we ended up like winning, and I just came in and played like right side and right back, and I've never played that before, so I was like really proud of myself for just like going in and giving it all. And I got like all tournament team and stuff, and so I I like bawled after the game because I was just like so grateful that I can come back from something so like horrible, and like it was really hard mentally for me, ACL tear and stuff. So I would say that's probably my proudest moment, just like overcoming that because it was really hard for me.
Last one. What's the funniest thing that's happened during the 4 seasons?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. I feel like all of our coaches have some really good one-liners. Like Coach Amanda's just hilarious in general. Everything she says is really funny. I don't know if there's anything. There's too many. I don't know if I can think of one. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, my answer would be Coach Amanda. Period.
Well, so my sophomore year, I don't know if this was the funniest, but this was a funny memory. I was putting my earrings in the cold tub, and I dropped the earring in the cold tub. And I told Jen Beardsley, our trainer, don't worry about it. Like, I don't need it. It's fine, whatever. And she had let me know that if the jets were turned on, that my earring would be sucked up into the cold tank, and it would be a little bit of money to replace. So I needed to go down and get my earring. So after trying to get it with hands and anything else you could try unsuccessfully, I had to dive in completely to the cold tank and finally get it out. So that was a good time. So that was something funny.
I think my sophomore year, our head coach at the time, she like punted a ball to the stands and like said home run, and it like probably went 50 feet. So that was a pretty funny moment.
Last question. What's your favorite pregame song?
Oh, that's.
Uh-huh.
I'm a big Drake person, but like old Drake, like some type of old Drake that's just like kind of gets me in the zone. I don't know. I'd have to think. I'd have to go through my playlist because I go through too many.
If you could spike on anyone on the team, who would it be?
Spike on, like,
Yeah, like,
crush them,
yeah.
like maliciously, or like just in general. Probably Carol.
Carol?
Chuck's big game.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't tell her that.
Don't tell her that.
Okay, last question. If you were to pick one teammate to like spike on, score on, and then like talk crap after, who would it be?
I would definitely say Brooke Jackson. I would say I'd love to tool the block and then talk some smack after.
How did it feel that Gracie said you?
I love it. Bring it on, Gracie.
She said it's coming.
We'll see.
Yeah, but